Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here to Guitars and Gear Stuff, then thanks so much for watching the video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel to get more Guitars and Gear Stuff content, that'd be awesome. And then also give me one of these likes and write some comments. Okay, so today what I want to do is I want to talk about my Telecaster. So I showed a little bit about this guitar a little while ago, but it's finally finished, and so I wanted to kind of detail out what I did to it. So back about 10 years ago, I went on eBay and I bought a Squier Affinity Telecaster in butterscotch blonde. And there's a video on my channel that shows me playing that and how excited I was that I got it. But over the years I was like, I want to upgrade it. Now, ever since I started playing guitar, I've been obsessed with a guitar, and that guitar is a 52 Telecaster. Love the way it sounds, love the way it looks, and so I have been trying to search for a way to do that without spending 20 grand, without buying cheap reissues, all that kind of stuff. And so I thought in my head, you know, maybe I'm just gonna have to build it myself to get that dream Telecaster that I've always wanted, where it has not just the 52 look and feel, but it has a more of a modern kind of a sound to it. So the first upgrade I did on this Telecaster was I got these. They are Fender Custom Shop Texas Special pickups. And when I first went to do this, a bunch of people were like, well, you can't do it. You can't put the Texas Specials on the Squier stuff. And I'm here to tell you, you can. You actually can. It took a little bit of work to kind of fit the bridge pickup into the bridge, the Squier bridge, but I made it work, and it worked for a little while, which is kind of a pointless thing to talk about even now, because I upgraded the bridge to a Wilkinson ashtray bridge with the brass 3 vintage saddles, so that fits perfectly anyway. So that was a further upgrade, you know, down the road. When I bought it off of eBay. It had a 4-ply tortoiseshell pickguard on it already instead of that cheap thin black one. So that was already a cool thing. The next thing I did after the pickups was I invested in new electronics. So it comes with the bigger style pots, but they were still kind of cheap feeling, and the capacitor was cheap. So I bought new CTS 250 pots with a orange drop capacitor and a Fender 3-way switch, and I upgraded all of that on all of the wiring. Yeah, that's all brand new on the inside of there. And then the next thing I did was I upgraded the bridge, and then I upgraded all this stuff on the head. So these are the Fender vintage tuners, and I talked about this in a video before, but these didn't fit either because they were too small, because the holes are too big, and so I had to get creative and figure out how to make the ferrules fit, but I made them fit. And then I got the string tree, that's the round one. And then the very last piece of the puzzle, besides the little neck plate in the back that says nothing on it, the very last piece of the puzzle was installing a bone nut. So this guitar, the only thing that's left on it from the original when I bought it is the neck and the body. Everything else is brand new and been redone, and it sounds amazing. One of the things that I really loved about this guitar is it did not have a string through on the back. Now, this is debatable. You may think whatever about this, but I really like the top load style bridge more than I like the string through for a Telecaster. I know it's not correct Telecaster specs, but I really liked that feature about this bridge, and that's why I bought the guitar, and that's why I bought this. Oh, the last thing, I put the little circle thing instead of this. Now I got to fix, there's some holes, see that? Nice. And there's some holes here because these pieces are smaller than the ones that were on top of it. So the very last thing I have to do is I've got to put cut off some toothpicks, shove them in there, you sand them down a little bit, and then try to refinish to get the look back to, you know, nice. Although, you know, this guitar's 15 years old almost, I think, if I read the serial number correctly, and it's got a bunch of dings and scratches all over it anyway. So maybe just by putting the toothpicks in and sanding it down to get a little scratchiness looking, it'll kind of fit with the rest of how the guitar looks. But anyway, enough of me talking. We all wanted to hear how it sounds, right? So let's plug it in and take it for a test drive.